Hey guys, Daily here, and welcome back to Let's Play Hyrule's Resurrection by Jamian, lest you forget. Okay, so here we are on the Icy Plains, which is unfortunately full of fricking bomb octoroks. Oh, why the hell? Do you guys... Oh, you do! Good to know. Yeah, I really love enemy bait. But this is not the reason, or the only reason we came out here. Ha. Yeah, this level is kind of a pain in the ass because it is Icy Plains. I think these guys also are, enemy bait. But with only 2 of them, it's not as big a deal. So there we go, and I need to remember to use the enemy bait more often. Because I have mentioned how incredibly useful it is in this. But yeah, the first thing you want to do is come down and don't forget this area. Jamian does make sure that you see it. That's probably not the best. Well, I guess it worked. Ha! Now you go up. Really, yeah, that's gonna be a thing. I don't think, like, any of these... Just die. There we go. Nice! Okay, there. Yeah, wait. Yeah, we don't need that, obviously. Now, we come out here, and if you don't have sword beams, like I don't, the, yipes. Ah, fuck, I hate 4-way ladder mechanics. Oh, damn it! Yeah, the arrows are gonna be your best friend. Watch to see if somebody's... Gah! Okay, kill you. Kill you. Kill you. That's good. The more of these guys you can kill, the more maneuvering room you have. Ugh, I fucking hate pea-hats. Oh, come on! I had him. There we go. 1 left. Ah, fuck you. I hate pea-hats. Alright, just keep an eye on him. And there's always one that seems to take, like, forever and a day to stop moving. So, yeah. But yeah, arrows are gonna be such your best friends. Any day now, pea-hat. Ugh. It's not spoiling anything to say that I missed the fire boomerang. There we go. Yeah, you have to come out here for that. Okay. There we go. I think they'll stay gone. They do! Yay! Now this is tricky. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of a thing. Thank you. I do like the fact that these guys do seem to like giving you hearts. Ha! And now that we have 2 keys, because you do need 2 keys to do this. Oh yeah, and ice, like in Stranded, basically takes your... Thank you. Movement speed down to half. Okay. And there. And now we are here. You are a dick. Come on. Oh, fuck you! Alright. You know what? We gotta go back to the front of the dungeon anyway? Yes. We've already discussed that I cheat like a cheating person. Oh, I do love enemy bait. even if I sometimes accidentally put it down where I didn't mean to. Yeah. We'll be there later. So you gotta get the big key, or the boss key, or whatever you... Well, fuck you too. Thank you! That was actually appreciated. Alright. Move over here. Oh, come on, dicks. Octoroks, you're all dicks. What the hell? Just... You know, there's enemy bait here. Eat it! There we go, and now we get the map. Yeah, it's kind of... Do we really need this? Yes, we do. We'll get that eventually, too. Okay. Shit. I really hate these assholes. Okay, so Lionels do go for the enemy bait. Good to know. Alright, let's see here. Fuck. Yeah, I know, some of this is just me being stupid. Thank you. Don't really need that, but I grabbed it anyway. You want to go up first. And honestly, this is the other thing that could be very, very useful. Just for the love of God. Ah, there. I hate... The biggest problem with Zora Octoroks is that they're very, very hard to kill unless you have sword beams, and then even then they can be really hard to kill. Sometimes, though, you get lucky. Well, that was poor. Okay. Alright. And we only have level 1 heart regen, unfortunately. There we go. Yeah, really, trying to deal with him isn't worth it. Him, on the other hand, might be. Apparently not. Pick up the key. Now we get to go back. Yeah, unfortunately, really, really wonky ladder mechanics. But we're back here. Those guys don't respawn. I'm not fucking with these Octoroks. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of sad when the Lionels are less problem than the Octoroks. Oh sure, you guys were giving me hearts out the wazoo earlier, but not now. Alright, well. That was stylish. You know what? I'm going to continue to be stylish. I think maybe you are intended to use the feather. It would explain why you keep getting magic around here. Because it's not like we have fire arrows. Glad magic sword stop Lionel. And this is, of course, a boss key block. You can tell by the red. And this is the boss. You might want sword beams. This should look very, very familiar. I would stay here. I don't think they can hurt you. Yeah, we're gonna go through a lot of money, but it's probably honestly quite worth it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Okay, just wait. Yeah, I'm not... Oh, I didn't realize I'd killed that many of them. I didn't see one of them actually... I didn't see any of them evaporate. Okay. Now at this point... Stay up here. Okay. Now, if you remember this physical... Or this attack pattern... which you probably do, you know what's gonna happen when I kill one of these jerks. You know, when I get down to one jerk. Yep. Run. Turn and fire, and then move. There we go. I guess this game does have some Z-axis, or at least has artificial jump states, because yeah, if he's still in the air, you can't hit him. You can still fight this asshole with your sword, but it's not worth it. And I guess that could just Kaizo you if you wanted. And here we are. This basically takes us back to the beginning of the dungeon. And yes, you can wind up landing on that fricking Octorok. Yeah, so, let's see, we're at 11 minutes. I don't know why I did that. There's no real reason to, because what I want to do is warp. Now, we only have 4 warps, so we don't have a warp. This is the level 4 warp, in fact. This is not where I want to be. Do you remember that gentleman who told us we could only pass with the silver arrow? In fact, let me check. He's right there. So honestly, yeah, we should just walk. And use the hookshot. Oh, it's so nice to get back to regular Octoroks, isn't it? Guess what? It won't last. There are bomb Octoroks in other parts of the Hylian fields. Because of course there are. Alright, so if we come up here, just kill these guys, mostly because I can. We can now also do those shooting galleries, the one in Aeolus and the one in Kakariko. Oh, hi, Flame Octoroks! We can. I don't want to. Because, well, I will be doing it here shortly enough. Yeah, I would suggest you use your boomerang to stun them, and hopefully, you know, get sword beams so that you can kill them from afar, because Flame Octoroks, they will Kaizo you. A lot of things in this game Kaizo you. Alright, so we're going to explore, because there's going to be something moderately useful here. I'm not killing any of you guys, I don't care. I think there's, like, secrets to everybody around here, but I don't care. My name is Ferrari. Use my power to return to your starting point. But what's your magic meter? So yes, now we basically have a game... what's the word I'm looking for? Countenanced? Approved? That looks vaguely suspicious. Let's at least check it out. Nope. We have a game-approved F6. I know there's something here. Not yet. Let's see. Killing you guys, mostly because you're a pain in my neck. Ugh. Yep, I knew it was here. It's a secret to everybody. Given how many arrows I used, I think that might be useful. Also, we are quickly coming up on the point where we will be able to access the grinding point. Okay, this is our way forward, but there's some good stuff this way. I don't think we can get it yet. Buy my bombs and blow things up. If I want that, I'll go to Aeolus. Might be good to go back to the... But yeah, basically Ferrari's Wind is F6 without the healing. So if you want to feel like you're not cheating, I jerk, I guess. Or, you know, I don't know. You don't want to bother. Actually, don't want to bother with the keyboard stuff. That's pretty reasonable in my opinion. When did I get hit? Something else, actually, I have not mentioned before, but I gotta say about, yeah, that was kind of obvious. And I don't think this is Jamien's fault. I bet you'd like to be able to carry more bombs. Yes, I would, and that's part of the reason. I will, this is our last bomb bag. I will probably come back and get this soon enough. Off screen. Well, or I'll grind up and get it, like, at the beginning of the next episode or something. We don't have a lot to do, actually. Yeah, I suppose I might as well. Okay, I don't entirely understand this. Aw. Ha. Why you have to do that many, and again, they only respond to the silver arrow. Okay. Welcome to level 6. No, we're... give me a second. That was just a bad spawn. Also, you know, there was that whole, thing. Okay. There we go. Yeah, those guys are certainly a lot easier with the white sword, aren't they? But yeah, that was a bad spawn, plus the freeze. That was just not good. Okay, so, we are here to get an item. We are not here to actually take on the dungeon. So, it shouldn't take a full day, I hope. Oh crap! I don't have what we'll need to get that item, so I've got to go get it. Remember how I told that guy that I would rather go to ALS? Well, he charges a little more because of convenience. Because you need a super bomb to get what we are going to get. I tend to forget. Yeah, okay. Let's just get this, buy his bomb, and deal with it later. Dick. I mean, thank you for replenishing the heart immediately, but you're still a dick. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. But at least that guy stays dead. Oh, and if we go this way... Yeah. I bet you know what we're getting in here. Mostly because it's pretty standard. Right, so we're just gonna stay here. I think this place, well, we'll deal with that when and if we get to it. I think we do get to it on this trip. I love killing dark nuts. There we go. Come on. I'm not risking going out to deal with you in a room full of bubble. Don't need that. But you will need magic. For this room! Jamie, and again, I mean, they're not immediately visibly different. They are immune to, leave it that on, actually. King Zora the First has been sleeping for ages in this palace. You'll need something powerful to wake him up. Specifically, actually, not so much powerful, but loud. There we go. Yeah, they have an immediate respawn, but it's not that big a deal. So, yeah. There we go. This level isn't horrible. No, really, it isn't. They can come out onto the, You ever gonna come down here, dude? Thank you. They can come out onto those piling things. So, don't think you're safe. Okay. One. Another way you can often deal with this guy is, the feather. And yeah, we came all that way just for that key, because that is a one-way door. And yes, these assholes respawn immediately. And so do these assholes. Ugh, whatever. Yeah, also, I really don't think that it is a good idea to have Pole's voice that are completely indistinguishable from regular Pole's voice, except in how they move. I admit that mostly I just remembered they were here. So we're gonna stay in the doorway. Or maybe not. Ha! Gotta love Slash. Really? Thank you. Okay, guys. Bombs are nice and all, but I need hearts, please. Come on. Get down here. Thank you. And see, you understand my needs. Yeah, you can walk through that wall. The whole idea, of course, is that it's looks different. It's a Ganon wall rather than... I know one of these moves. Oh, right. It's this one. It's a Ganon wall rather than a person trilobite. I don't know what that thing's supposed to be. Anyway, so we get through there. Now we have 2 keys, which is what we want. And we have a freaking Goma and our first instance of an item bubble. And Jamie and I think this is really cool. You can stay in this doorway and shoot at him. And if his eye is open... Jackass. I'm not getting out there and risking it. I really like how you basically invert the colors of a regular bubble. It is a quick and easy way of really, and a very visually distinct way of telling that it is an item bubble rather than a sword bubble. Also, you notice that guy only took 5 shots this time because we have the silver arrow, which is twice as powerful. And so I'm just going to sit here and snipe at stuff. And I think this is probably going to be a long episode because we actually do have to do about half the dungeon to get the item that we want. But it's totally worth it. Come on. There we go. Come on. You get to come here too. There we go. Yeah, they are a little easier when you got sword beams. Ugh. So we got a room full of item bubble, but this is a regular Goma. Yeah, you knew that was coming. And also that is a what's the word I'm looking for? There we go. That's a key door. So you don't have to fight that guy, but why wouldn't you? There we go. Yeah, now we have warped to a completely different part of the castle, which I am showing off. Because, yeah. Alright. So now we are here, and... yeah, this is probably fine. I don't know why I'm doing this, because I don't like dark nuts, I guess. Money is nice, too. You know what, I'm just gonna leave them alone. Okay... The bunnies aren't immune to the sword beams. Yeah, basically these guys are, in most other quests, heck, I think even in Stranded, these guys were blue. I don't think it was a good idea just to make them on crack. But there we go. Alright. So if we come over here, we have Stolfos and Dark Nuts, and a grand invitation to doorway spam. Because I don't believe... Yeah, those swords cannot get you in the door. Yeah, those guys are a pain. They're not the worst. There will be nastier guys. Yeah, that was reckless. Really? There we go. And this is our map. Yes, this is the Sunken Palace, obviously. Stop respawning the bunnies. I mean, I know they're bunnies, but please. Alright. Oh, yeah. Honestly, just do this. If you feel the need to kill everybody, get to the key door, and then you may want to use your feather as much as possible. Come on. Come on. I don't know. Dark nuts just have weird patterns. You know what? Screw it. I don't get anything. Oh, look. And, unlike before, now we have red and blue item bubbles. And again, it's really pretty. Come on. There we go. It's not so bad. I'm staying in the door. Come on. I don't know if this guy is like Goma 2 or something. Because he's really not any different. He's more like the blue Goma in the original, which took 3 shots. And I really should stop just spamming. But yeah. There we go. Take your shot when you think you got it. Luckily, bubbles don't block that. Well. Okay. This asshole, you don't actually want to door spam. Because he can actually come down and hit you. No, what you want to do is... Yeah, he can hit you in the door. And your shield will not save you. Damn it. What you want to do is basically just move. Well, that was just poor. Do not go back out. There we go. Once again, you can get up behind him because he will never go above that, that level that he's in right now. Well, fuck you too. Okay. Good. Be careful though, if you're hugging the back wall, it is way too easy to accidentally go out the door. Damn it. Yeah, I'm not doing so well with this guy, but the good news is that if I die, like I said, I can actually come up here. And I'm fairly certain that asshole cannot get to me. Well, yeah, he can. Maybe. But he can't actually, Oh, yeah, he can! Sorry! Well, this is just as well. So we're gonna have to walk back, and I will do that off screen. But, the Gomas we killed beforehand will all stay dead. So, I'll meet you there. Okay, that also really doesn't take that long to get back here. But, yeah, if there's nothing to get... Really, dude? There we go. Yeah, that was just... I mean, that was kind of a thing. There we go. Yeah, you may just want to avoid trying to get him when he's doing the up and downs. If you can't get it, if you... Shoot from the back row and keep moving. Because he does pack a punch. And honestly, I would suggest you take the bubble hit. Because all that's going to do is delay things. If it's a choice between, bubble hit or possibly getting, running too close to this asshole, take the bubble hit. See, that didn't actually take that long. I was just being stupid. Well, it happens. Okay, this guy is basically a, I guess he's a Goma 3 again. But what he is, the sprite is the Gerudo Man from Links to the Past. You saw them in the desert. As you can see, his sprite changes colors to tell you when his eye is open. Oops. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we are now actually... Yeah, right down there, that at the bottom, is the one-way door that we saw where we got that key. Alright, this bit's not nearly as much of a problem, so don't worry about it too much. More crack bunnies. And if you write fan fiction, you know exactly what a crack bunny is. Alright. Stay in here. You can also go out onto the water, but it actually can be harder in some ways, so stay in the door. Yeah, it takes time, but hey, this way you get to regen your health. And then, of course, once your health regens, you can snipe people. The nice thing about this setup is that they can never face you while you're in the door. Because of the way this is set up, they can never face toward you. That's nice. Okay, there we go. Don't really need that, but got it anyway, because it was going to go away if I didn't. Okay, stay in the door. There's no reason to go out there and try and face these jerks. That's a lot of magic. That is a lot of magic. Ha. Okay, and now we have these guys. Ha. There we go. I can kill this guy from behind. Good. They cannot get me, so I can just sort of stand here and kill them. And then same thing with this guy. This room isn't really that difficult. And now, this should remind you of King Zora the whatever that we fought. That's not what I want to do. He needs something powerfully loud to wake him up. Why are you so loud? Yeah, that was me in college. I don't care about Ganon's plan. I just want to sleep in peace. That was definitely me in college. Here, take these flippers and leave me alone. They will allow you to swim. You can also dive with the A button. Yeah, these are very nice. And they have just opened up a whole host of shit. Now, they're a bit funky. There is a slight delay. I guess do you really want to make sure that you don't accidentally go into the water when you don't want to? And if you go off of something sideways, you get the ladder effect instead. You can get, unless it's something that's like deliberately coded not to allow it. You can get onto things by, see? And there you can dive. You can get onto things via I think these guys are actually the bunnies, or the bubbles, respawning as different priority enemies. And here we are! I decided not to F6 because why bother? Yeah, so getting across here you kind of have to do... Really? Just, dude. Yeah, getting across here does teach you some of the shit, some of the problems with the thing, but it's really not that bad. Okay, so yeah, we've done about, let's take a look, roughly half of the dungeon. We're not doing more of it today because I would like a lot more shit, including a sword upgrade. But, let's pick this up just because we're here. Yeah, another heart piece. There are a bunch of things we can pick up now, and that's actually what we're going to spend the next episode doing. Oh, fuck. Didn't really think about that. Pay attention, people, because when your super bombs are gone, you default to the bombs. So let's see here. Like I said, there's so much to do. We get to fill in a lot of this part of the map. We can swim out here and get some stuff. You know, nothing, there are no barriers. We can swim. There's a lot of interesting places up in North Hyrule we can go to. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save it right here. And we'll start off from Kakariko next time, I think. So thank you guys for joining me for Let's Play Legend of Zelda, or, well, Zelda Classic, Hyrule's Resurrection, and I will see you next time. Have a great evening. Goodbye.